And all right, everybody, so we're going to do the body systems overview. And Mary Lynn, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me or something to add. Otherwise, I'm just kind of going to go through it. We did the circulatory system together. There's stuff on Brightspace for it, and I can send that out. You know what? I can send that out to everybody because there's a PowerPoint and some guided notes there for it. But the main function of the circulatory system is to pump blood throughout body. Mary Lynn, if you don't have this exact form, it doesn't matter. You can just put it on loose leaf, it's fine. So our blood carries a lot of stuff. Mary Lynn, what's one thing our blood carries around our body?
Oxygen.
Excellent. That's probably the most important one, because without the oxygen, I think we'll die in like 4 minutes or something like that. So it carries O2 and CO2. So oxygen to the cells, carbon dioxide back. It's going to carry, whoopsies, food and waste. Maybe one other big one is it's going to carry hormones. And if you go through the guided notes and the PowerPoint, this is all on there. Major organs of the circulatory system. Mary Lynn, what's one? The biggest one that we need for the circulatory system?
Your heart, I'm gonna say.
Yes. It's like, don't overthink these. These are, honestly, I think this exam, you probably, like for this section, you're going to be fine. Everybody's going to be fine. You basically know this. All right, so you're just going to have your heart is the biggest one. And I don't know. You could go, I don't even know if they're organs, but we could talk about veins, arteries. Those are probably the big ones. Veins, remember, they're always going to the heart. And arteries are always coming from the heart. Now, how does it work with other systems? Well, let's see. When it carries the oxygen and carbon dioxide, that's going to be the respiratory system. O2, CO2, or system. Carries food or dissolved nutrients for the digestive. Now, the hormones is the one that everybody knows. The hormones, the ones that we talk about, are the ones that are produced by the endocrine system. There's two types of hormonal systems. One is exocrine, one is endocrine. The endocrine are the ones that go through all your body. So insulin is a good example of it. It's produced in your pancreas, but it goes with the blood, carries it all over. All right, next one, digestive system. Okay, so it breaks apart food. Into small enough particles so it can be carried by the blood system. We'll go carried to cells. Hey, Mary Lynn, what's a major organ in the digestive system?
Your intestines.
Perfect. I know I'm picking on you, but you know, it's lonely. And I feel like I'm just sitting here talking to myself. So kind of like I have a friend. Intestines. The stomach would be another one. That's good enough. With your intestines, realize it's, or you should know that your food is absorbed in the small intestine, and in the large intestine, what actually happens is your body takes the liquid back out and solidifies it and makes it into poop so that you don't have diarrhea. All right, so digestive system, how does it work with other systems? Well, the food is carried by circulatory system. What is the name of the hormone that controls your sugar level? All right, that would be insulin, which is from the endocrine system. So it controls the amount of, whoops, and she's disappeared. All right, well, I'm gonna keep going. I'm hoping Mary Lynn will rejoin us. All right, so the endocrine system produces hormones. And specifically, they're hormones that are used in more than one place in the body. Maybe an easy way to do it is produces hormones that are carried by blood. Through body. Let's see. We have the pancreas, which is the one that produces insulin. Whoops. Which I just talked about, controls your blood sugar. You've got the adrenal glands. Surprising, they produce adrenaline. Sometimes I think medically they'll also call it epinephrine. And if you've ever seen the movie Pulp Fiction, when they take that great big syringe and they like plunge it into the guy's heart and then he comes back alive, that's adrenaline. This is your fight or flight, or actually freeze hormone. So if something is scary, your adrenaline will kick in. I may have spelled that wrong. And also ovaries and testes, those are going to be your sex hormones. So in guys, they produce testosterone. Excuse me, in females, estrogen and progesterone are going to be the main ones. So how does it work with other systems? Well, the blood system carries it around. That's the biggest system it works with. I guess the sex hormones affect the testes and the ovaries and make them produce sperm and eggs. I think what we're going to do today is just finish off with the immune system. And then tomorrow we will do the other half of this. Okay. Just a reminder, the exam's going to be on Friday. Nope, hold on. Let me check the email that I sent you. Nope, Tuesday, November 24th. So if you're not back by then, we will do a workaround. We'll figure that out.
Okay.
All right, immune system protects us. Is that the right word? Yeah, why not? No, I don't like protect. Destroys, that sounds better. And pathogen is a fancy schmancy word for disease-causing organisms. So like bacteria, viruses, fungi, etc. So I'm really waiting for somebody to do the presentation on the major organs of the immune system. I'm gonna have to Google it later, but one thing, and it's the easiest one, is white blood cells. They're not exactly an organ, but they're definitely some of the most important part of the immune system. And those are the ones that will, basically they'll engulf the pathogens and kill them off. All right, so how does it work with other systems? So your blood carries the white blood cells around. Hopefully to find the pathogens. I'm going to get back to you because right now I'm drawing a complete blank of how the immune system works with the rest of them. I know it causes increase in temperature and other things like that, but I will have a better explanation. I'll double check it. Tomorrow, sorry, zoned out there for a minute. So I'm going to call it if we're good. I'm going to end the meeting. Hopefully see you soon. I know it's going to be a while, but